A former police staff member working with sexual or violent offenders has been jailed after she began a relationship with a man she was supervising. Rachel Beale, who worked for Wiltshire Police, had an affair with a convicted rapist she was tasked to manage, Wiltshire Live reports. Beale admitted having an intimate relationship with Mark Few, who was released from a jail term in February 2020. Instead of managing him, she had him round to her home to drink and smoke cannabis, Bristol Crown Court heard. On one occasion, her partner found her in her nightdress and lying on top of a naked Few. Police found Beale had used her private phone to send intimate messages to Few. One, sent on August 8, 2020, said, "I want you in me when you get home." When asked about the messages, she described them as banter. Martha Smith Higgins, defending, said, she accepts the consequences of her actions. She handed in her resignation notice to Wiltshire Police and that has been accepted. Beale has been sentenced to 6 months after pleading guilty to misconduct in a public office. Beale, 53, who lives in Oxfordshire, appeared at Bristol Crown Court today. The judge told Beale, "Someone in a position of trust in the role that you had is someone in whom an enormous amount of responsibility falls. Those who abuse that trust and responsibility must understand that it is inevitable that a custodial sentence is the consequence if they act in the way you did." Welcoming the sentence, Deputy Chief Constable Paul Mills said she betrayed the trust of the public, and betrayed the trust of her colleagues, when she blatantly abused her position to commit this crime. Beale, 53, worked as an offender manager in Wiltshire Police's Management of Sexual or Violent Offenders, MOSOVO, unit, when she began an inappropriate, intimate relationship with a male member of the public she was responsible for supervising, police said. The charge relates to a period of time between February and September 2020. She was arrested in September 2020 when the matter was brought to police attention and was immediately suspended from duty. The case was referred to the Independent Office for Police Conduct, IOPC, who independently investigated the allegations. Following her guilty plea last month, an internal gross misconduct hearing was held last week and ruled that she would have been dismissed from Wiltshire Police had she not previously resigned. She has also been added to the College of Policing Barred Register to ensure she will not be able to work for any another police force, nor in an external vetted risk role. Deputy Chief Constable Paul Mills said, "It goes without saying that we expect the highest levels of conduct from all our officers, staff and volunteers. Something which is even more important when an employee is directly involved in supervising offenders within our community." She was immediately suspended from duties when this matter was brought to our attention, and, once she had pleaded guilty in court, we held an internal misconduct hearing, which resulted in her being dismissed from the force. This misconduct outcome protects the public by ensuring she is placed on the national barred list and cannot seek further work at any other police forces. DCC Mills added, "I want our communities across Swindon and Wiltshire to have the utmost confidence in their police force, and, although cases like this highlight the disappointing and unacceptable minority, I hope the public can see that we are committed to rooting out any kind of misconduct and taking the appropriate action. If any member of the public has concerns relating to the professionalism of any officer or staff member, we would urge them to contact us in confidence so we can address the concerns raised."